The 3DS isn't just a new handheld, it's a whole new platform, and the first portable to use glasses-free 3D, creating richer, more immersive graphics and unique new gameplay mechanics. But it's not without its faults, and its biggest strengths also create some of its biggest problems. The 3DS looks and feels a lot like a DSi, but with a few key changes. It's thicker, has a more elaborate case design, and comes in a fancy new glossy metallic finish. The top panel has angular edges that hang over the sides, making it kind of awkward and difficult to fit in your pocket. Its construction is on par with other Nintendo handhelds, which is to say it's reasonably durable and built almost entirely out of plastic. Nintendo has added an analog thumbstick to the design, which can be used instead of or alongside the D-pad. Its textured finish makes it easy to grip, and though it feels pretty loose, it's responsive and accurate. They've also improved the shoulder button design, making it less mushy and adding a distinct click when you push them. But really, the most significant new features are the glasses-free 3D display and the 3D cameras. The display sports a widescreen aspect ratio, a first for the DS series, and has a resolution of 800 by 240 pixels in 3D mode. The screen is bright and certain colors really pop, but its overall contrast is lower, and subtler hues and shades tend to blend together. The screen, though wider, isn't actually bigger, and the bottom display is actually smaller. But of course, it's not the size that counts, it's how Nintendo uses it. The glasses-free 3D looks absolutely great, with a solid sense of depth and no significant ghosting or distortion. Assuming, of course, you stay within the optimum viewing angle and distance. If you move your head more than a few inches in any direction, or angle your head strangely, you'll lose the 3D effect. Also, moving in and out of that 3D sweet spot frequently and long-term use could be pretty straining on your eyes and even cause headaches. Fortunately, the 3D mode can be turned off and on or adjusted by simply moving the depth slider on the side of the screen. But using the 3D also comes at the price of battery life. When you add the strain of 3D to the powerful graphics performance of the device, the battery can last as little as 2.5 hours per charge, or up to 5 hours if most of the features are turned off. The 3DS's battery performance is obviously a huge concern, limiting its utility for long flights and other similar scenarios. But ultimately, it's a trade-off, and for Nintendo, it's always about the games. The 3DS is capable of some truly great gameplay experiences with its powerful graphics, 3D immersion, and cameras. The launch lineup is diverse, though void of any mega franchises or killer apps, and games like Street Fighter IV 3D lead the pack. But the real must-have games like Zelda and Metal Gear Solid won't make their debut until later this year. But as always, Nintendo has made an effort to pack in software for people to play straight out of the gate. The system comes pre-installed with a suite of augmented reality games, appropriately dubbed AR games, which use the system's 3D cameras and new gyroscope sensor to create mini-games using interactive characters and objects. In a way, the augmented reality games are the system's most unique, but the hardware can lose frame rate performance under the strain, especially when 3D is enabled. The 3D cameras are a lot of fun, but since the picture quality is the same as the DSi, and you can only view 3D photos on the 3DS itself, there isn't a whole lot you can do with them. The 3DS is truly a remarkable device, but it's far from perfect. And for the $249 asking price, it may be hard to justify. If you absolutely must buy in now, there's plenty of fun to be had, but those who wait may benefit from improved hardware and a wider selection of games later. For more on the 3DS, including game reviews, news, and more, stay tuned to IGN.com.